We are Nerds United here, and we're talking about some of the games that are coming out. We all have a game that we're looking forward to, and we're also going to tell you why games or video games are important to us.
So I am truly excited for Borderlands the pre-sequel, which actually confused me because I'm like, why isn't it just a prequel? And then I realized it was.
The answer is because it's the prequel to the sequel.
Yep, it's the prequel to the sequel.
If you don't...
Ingenious. Sorry.
I was gonna say, if you don't get that, you've clearly never played Borderlands.
You know, because it happens between 1 and 2, and...
That and it's just a Borderlands humor thing.
Borderlands has stupid humor.
Exactly.
Which is why it's great. Duh.
That is kind of like the main
so
point.
I guess it's on the moon, which is cool. I mean, it's a different area than the first two that came out, because it was on the Pandora. I know what it's called, okay?
It's gag.
What? No, it is on the moon instead of Pandora, which is really cool because it's just a different area to play, and it comes out all 2014, and you can actually play as characters from the different games, which is
Claptrap.
cool. Yes, and Athena. But yeah, that's exciting. So I'm excited for it. What are you excited for?
What am I excited for?
Oh wait, why are video games important to me? I almost forgot that.
Yeah, you did.
Because it's like reading to me. I can get out my emotions, except with reading, I just
Get
read
mad
to
and throw
calm
your
down.
book.
Only when people that I like die, that I'm attached to. And you can't kill a main character!
Well, obviously I haven't died, so you should never throw a book again.
Clearly you're not a main character.
You're not a main character in a book. Anywho,
What about
but it's like books, except with books, I get out other things. With video games, I can get out rage, which I clearly haven't gotten enough out yet. Because I've been very, very mean lately.
You've been very mean all over the last month.
Yeah. Have I? Really?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well,
I haven't been here. I don't know.
play games with my friends and I can have fun and socialize, because when you read a book, unless you're done with it, other friends have read it, you don't socialize.
You socialize and play games? Holy balls.
You can. If you play online gameplay.
That's usually
Or if you
12.
play with your
Or you
friends,
can yell at 12-year-olds on Call of Duty
That's
saying,
hilarious.
you
actually.
suck, because they get so mad.
There is a reason I don't play Call of Duty, and it's usually the shrill voices I hear in my head.
12-year-olds. Or the shrill voices in your head saying, why am I playing this?
Why am I playing with 12-year-olds?
Why are you playing with 12-year-olds? Do we have to talk?
Oh my god, okay, those are the reasons why video games are important to me.
Alright.
Oh, and I can be somebody else and pretend I'm actually in the game, which is kind of cool. Which is probably why I really like D&D, because I can play a different person.
Are you done?
Yes.
Alright, I'm really excited here for the Dragon Age 3. I know a lot of people are upset with BioWare after Dragon Age 2 and the ending of Mass Effect 3.
Oh, I heard that ending was, it pissed Jared off.
Well, they basically said, oh, you have this many points, you can pick how you end the game. It was kind of dumb. I enjoyed the game as far as the game was concerned, but the ending sucked.
Because you got to choose the ending?
Yeah, it
Wouldn't
didn't...
that be exciting?
No, because they led up to it through Mass Effect 1 and 2, saying all your decisions will make a huge difference on the third game. Well, it made decisions throughout the third game, or made effects throughout the third game, but ultimately the ending of the third game was based on however many war points you had. It's pretty dumb.
So you didn't really choose, it was decided on how many points you have.
No, if you had so many, you could just choose your ending.
That really sounds terrible compared to like how the Mass Effect games were supposed to be.
Yes.
I personally never got through the Mass Effect games.
I
but
really need to start playing them. At least that's what Jared
I
said.
have all 3 of them. You could play them.
Could also finish Borderlands 2.
You could finish Borderlands 1.
You could
That
start
too.
one.
I have a problem.
You do have a
I start a game and then I stop it.
Alright, anyway, I'm excited for Dragon Age 3, which is Dragon Age Inquisition. because the Dragon Age the first Dragon Age game had great story, had great adventure. The gameplay was a little lackluster, but it was overall a good game. The second game had better combat mechanics and graphics, but
Gameplay sucked.
no, the dungeons.
He was just saying the gameplay was better.
Oh,
The dungeons.
sorry.
The dungeons
I
themselves.
heard half of what he said.
Yeah, because you only
Clearly.
pay attention to half of everything. Anyway,
My attention span.
you have no attention span. The dungeons
Half
were
attention span.
the dungeons were basically the same dungeon every time. They just blocked off certain pathways.
That's
It-
so fun.
Recycle and reuse and no.
Yep, it was really dumb. I wasn't a huge fan, but I loved the game for the game itself. Now with Dragon Age 3, they have a lot to live up to because their Mass Effect game kind of flopped, and Dragon Age 2 was...
Well, the ending flopped.
The game itself flopped.
Did
A lot
it?
of people were mad. They had a lot of angry fans, and they lost a lot of fans.
Oh.
And Dragon Age 2 was quite lackluster. Yes, my supervisor got me saying that now, and I don't know why. Anyway. But it comes out in October 7th of 2014, which was...
Well, at least yours has an actual release date.
Yeah, because mine's awesome.
So is Borderlands.
Mine's awesome too, and it comes out before yours.
Stupid Bungie. Continue. Stupid Bungie.
Stupid.
Well, I just told them what game it is.
No, you told them it was by Bungie.
Anyway. So basically, I'm just excited to see what BioWare is going to do with this game. To see if it's going to be another Mass Effect 3, if they're actually going to succeed in doing what they promised with their games. And, you know, video games are important to me because it gives me a way to not be me and be someone else. It also allows me to, I don't know, just have fun and hold on to that last bit of childhood that you get to hang on to as you journey through adulthood. What game were you excited for, Nathan?
I'm looking forward to Bungie's newest game, Destiny. It's very difficult to explain. Essentially, you are in a future world, the planet is all but dead, and your only hope lies in the large ship floating above the last city on Earth, from what I understand. If I remember correctly, it's the first game Bungie's done since its success in Halo.
Before they
Although-
sold it to 343?
Sorry?
Before they sold rights to
Correct.
343.
Although it actually is nothing like Halo, other than the fact that it's got, advanced weapons. And alien races. The gameplay, from what I've seen, is actually closer to Borderlands, although the mood is completely different. It's set to come out September 9th, 2014. Although I am looking forward to the beta for those who pre-ordered, which should be coming in July. As far as why I personally am looking forward to it, is there's a lot of new things that they're trying with this game that I personally find interesting. For example, they're implementing a new kind of multiplayer system. I don't really know how to explain it properly. It's just different from anything I've seen before.
What is the biggest thing that makes the multiplayer different?
Well, it's very difficult to explain because, like I said, it seems to be like a fairly new concept. Unlike, say, Borderlands, where you go into a lobby, you get a bunch of people, and then you play, and you're all throughout the game, you're together the whole game. It's not like that. It's also not like an MMO where it's just everybody is there at once. But you kind of go into your own mini lobbies throughout the game. It's kind of...
So like each checkpoint or loading screen?
Well, I don't know exactly how it works, but it's kind of like your games can cross with each other and you end up meeting in a...
So it's kind of like drop-in games.
It's kind of similar to a drop-in game, yeah, but like I said, it's really something I haven't really experienced before. I think a close example would be like with think the game was called Dust, something like that, a PlayStation game. I never played it, but from what I heard, it's close. And it's just something, the game in general is just something I'm looking forward to.
All right.
As far
Team.
Goat.
Sorry.
It is a team-based game.
So, why
No.
are video games important to you, Nathan?
Well, I have to say for me, I think the biggest reason video games became so important to me was when I was younger, I moved around a lot, so I didn't really get the chance to make many friends. And,
It was me. I was his friend.
pretty much.
So basically, video games were your constant.
It was, in addition to being a constant, it allowed me an escape. It gave me a sense of belonging that I didn't really feel I had.
Especially after online gameplay.
Well, even without online gameplay, even role-playing games especially.
It
Oh,
allowed him.
yeah, role-playing
It'll-
games would be.
It allowed him to have a family
Yes.
or a group
It allowed me to have a constant,
unit.
interaction, shall we say. These people were here and they were always here. Instead
That makes
of,
sense why you're
instead
more
of,
prone to doing RPG games.
I definitely prefer RPG games. It also allows,
for
as
fun.
both of you have said, it allows a sort of a sense of escape.
Mhm.
It allows you to not be you.
It allows you to not be you. It allows you to be someone else for a while. Now, obviously, some people have problems with being somebody else for too long, but
Yeah, that develops other problems and you usually end up in a psych ward.
Yeah,
Anyway,
exactly.
alright guys. Well, I know some of you have been asking for us to do some D&D footage. We're putting together a D&D group to do from start to finish on.
So you actually know what's going on.
I've already got some stuff planned out for the other group. It's just a matter of getting everyone together and actually playing.
And figuring out who the hell is going to be in it.
We're also going to not talk about what we're going to do for characters until the day of, after we've generated our characters. So
And even then, I would actually rather you don't actually tell each other what your characters are. You have to learn through play.
So yeah, starting in probably 3 or so weeks, we're going to get a group together, a campaign set up, and start filming. We will be updating you guys on the Facebook page, on our Twitter page, and on our, Tumblr? Or was it Instagram as well?
Instagram.
We also have Tumblr.
Do we have Tumblr
We have
now?
Tumblr.
I'm glad you told me.
I'm sorry, I neglected to
On
say.
our Instagram.
All those
With
links.
Tumblrgram.
All the links will be in the description below. We hope you liked our video, and if you want more, go ahead and leave us comments. Tell us what you want to see. Give us a big thumbs up if you liked it, because we're pretty
Thumbs.
awesome.
I mean,
at least
everybody
you can
that's on
convince-
YouTube that does YouTube videos just likes thumbs. I've come to this conclusion.
If you can get your friends interested, give us 2 thumbs up. That'd be cool too.
That'd be awesome. We
I
like
don't know if
people.
that's even possible, but that'd
Well,
be
one
cool.
person can.
One person can give 1 thumb, and then your
And the
friend
other
can give
person
the other
gives you
thumb.
That's what you meant. Okay,
So
sorry.
then we get double the thumbs. Anyway,
Double the thumbs, double the fun.
Oh, just
we like doing this. We want to get more feedback so we can learn how to make better videos for your guys' entertainment and sometimes our own humiliation. We like to
Oh
humiliate
yes, we
ourselves.
must be humiliated within every video.
Or at least Ashley's humiliation. That's always entertaining for all
You
of us.
apparently have multiple names now.
I do. If you want to see,
Ashley dressed as Ash from Pokemon.
if you want to see
Leave
a
it in the
Pokemon
comments.
parody,
Keep in
just
mind,
tell us, because apparently I hate being called Ash, and everybody, and actually Ness came up with this idea. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Make sure if you like our video, subscribe, thumbs up, all the drill. Anyway, have a good day. Bye.
see you later.